Hello, it's the 16th of January today. So in my last vlog I showed all the clay vases that I made. So although I do enjoy crafting with air drying clay, I just wanted to take a bit of break away from the vases and things and try something different. Last year I was in Hobbycraft and I came across these soft air drying clay and I came up with sort of different animals. I really like the way these bunnies turned out. So this one's supposed to be a fox. This is supposed to be a toad. And I was really just experimenting to see what I can do with this soft clay. And because of the really nice bright colours, the neon colours, they were just really fun to play around with. So I'm going to be varnishing these just to seal them. I think I'll turn them into keyrings. I think this would look cute dangling as a phone charm. I'll experiment and see how they turn out. This is where I started coming with the ideas of just moulding this clay into animal shapes, and then I think I just built my idea from there. I really had fun making these. They're still not sealed yet. So after I made these, I had the ideas to make the bunnies. And this is really where I stopped. So I still want to make them a little bit more better because I was using a scale that's actually for cooking. I wasn't able to get the measurements precise. They kind of turned out different sizes, but I really love the way these colors have turned out, and I really just want to get through the stash of the soft clays that I've opened up. I think if I leave it for too long, they probably will eventually start drying out. I also made a squirrel, and only after it fully dried I realized squirrels don't actually have this kind of protruding nose, but it was too late to remove it. The next thing I really want to get through this year are all of these sketchbooks that I've kind of collected, and I had a whole list of things that I wanted to do and make. I think I neglected my Cricut a lot last year. I bought supplies to make more mini sketchbooks and earrings and things, which in the end I didn't actually do because I focused on more like crafting with clay and things. I also enjoyed making key rings, and this was really fun, so I want to make more of these key rings and things. I made those ones with polymer clays. Maybe I'll start using polymer clays again. It takes ages to kind of soften down polymer clays. I also wanted to make some fridge magnets. Didn't actually get around to doing that. I also wanted to make mini clay pots, so I did a lot of that. I had a lot of fun doing that. For this month, I think I'm just going to concentrate on finishing all of my key rings and charms. I'm just going to start varnishing them now, and then I'll finish making the rest of these. It's the next day, and all of these clay pieces have had 2 coats of varnish now. So the reason why I use decorator's varnish is because it's odorless and it also gives a matte finish, and that's really the look that I want. When I was varnishing the fox, I found that the red color runs onto the white. I think I'm going to have to varnish the white separately and let it dry before I move on to the red areas. And obviously this will add to the varnishing time. So now I'm going to put the backs on the bunnies. I think I'll experiment with both and see which one looks good. So I have both the thin hooks and the thick ones. I'll use one thick and one thin actually. I actually wanted this one to put on my phone, so I think I'll turn this one into a phone charm. Obviously it's not going to stay because it's soft clay, and I'll basically just use this super glue to hold it in place, and then I'll leave it standing on its head while it dries. And next I'll try and put the long pin into the green one. It's very difficult to sort of keep clean and lint free because there's obviously always stuff in the atmosphere, and I did brush them down to get rid of all the dust and stuff. I do have the alcohol wipes just to clean them up a little bit, but I think that's probably the best I'm going to be able to get these. I think at one point when I squeezed the sides, I think the tail got pushed to one side as well. So just these minor little things that I have to correct. So obviously these are like eyeballed, but they're as close to center as I could possibly get it. So while these are drying, I'm going to try and see how they look as a phone charm and a keyring. So that's the phone charm. This is how it would look as a keychain. So because I couldn't get a consistent measurement with my cooking scale, I bought this off Amazon to weigh the clay. Hopefully it should give me an accurate reading. So I'm just going to remeasure all of them
and then seal them up again. This is exactly 4 grams. Now that I've measured them precisely to 4 grams, that means I'll probably be able to squeeze 1 or 2 pieces more from one of these packets.
It's the 23rd of January today. Yesterday I went to Hobbycraft to use my £5 gift voucher that Hobbycraft gave me for my birthday. When I got there, I actually found they were doing a 3 for 2 on these hair drying clay. So for £5 I managed to get 7 of these in all the colours that I wanted. I do have more, but I actually wanted to buy something that I know I'm going to use. So thank you Hobbycraft for the lovely birthday gift. I also got this mirror effect leaves that I want to experiment with on my gouache and watercolour paintings. I also got this sticky back plastic cover for my table. So by the end of this vlog, hopefully I would have made all of the key rings and the phone charms that I wanted to make this month. It's now much later. I've actually run into the month of February now, and these are all of the keychains I've made so far. Some of these have slight imperfections. So this air drying clay I actually bought from B&M, and I wanted to see how it turns out just using this clay on its own. And it was difficult to shape, and I don't think it holds very well. So when I was trying to shape it, cracks started appearing, and I still left it to dry and varnished it to see if it would look any better. But I don't think this clay from B&M is very good for this sort of crafting. It could be down to the quality, I'm not sure. These have slight imperfections, so while I was varnishing them, they kind of discolored in areas. Maybe I'm just being a perfectionist, but I just left them as samples. And I prepared this little box as a gift for someone. I made these using the same air drying clay and then decorated it with some pink shredded paper. And finally, I can show you all the keychains I made. So I'm really happy with the way these ice cream phone charms turned out. They could just as easily be used as key rings. I also made these donuts. This is a ring donut. I also made these cows. Dinosaurs. They were a bit fiddly, so I only made 3 of these. This is the bunny I completed in the how-to video. If you'd like to see how I made this bunny, you can check out the video here. And these were the final bunnies that I made. So I thought it would be cute to have them carrying carrots on their backs and make them slightly different to the first ones I made. I think both designs look cute, so let me know which one you prefer.
So that's it for this vlog. I hope you found it useful and it's given you some ideas on how to use this super soft air drying clay, and I'll be back soon with another video. Thanks for watching. Bye.